Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast once again. The next installment of our branding series, and we're talking about brand strategies, is service branding. And again, this is an article that was sent to me that I decided to do more of a deep dive into from business to community. Okay, so service branding. Service branding is the thing that leverages the needs of the customer. Companies that use service branding, they are looking to provide their clients with top-notch service. So anytime you hear top-notch service, world-class service, this is what they mean. What they are doing is they are really trying to reach those customers with as much excellent customer service as possible. They want to provide the most value for their customers. All right. And this is a great example that business to community uses, and I think it's great because it really is true. I live in the area of the home of Chick-fil-A, and Chick-fil-A is definitely known for its over-the-top customer service. It is something that they have been come to know. They've been come to be known for, and I don't know if there's anybody that can beat them. It could be the worst day. I have been on the line for Chick-fil-A when it is pouring rain outside and it is cold or it is blazing hot. And they have, well, I would tell you, there was one time when it was cold and it was rainy, and the guy who's taking your order, because you know they have people outside on the line right along with you taking your order. This man was in a little tent, okay? You know how sometimes you got those gag items that have like, you know, it's like a hat, but it's also on the top of an umbrella. This was beyond that. He was in a tent, and it was like a structured tent. And he was just as happy, and it was just enough with his face out and his hands. And he was holding the clipboard and the iPad, and he was asking you what you wanted, just as nice and yes, ma'am, and no, ma'am, and have a great day. My pleasure, ma'am. And I thought to myself, wow, are they becoming independently wealthy that they are so thrilled to be there? And it's not a fake thrill to be there. This is just built into the culture of their business. So I was mesmerized by it. Now, jump ahead about a year or so, and my church had a really great entrepreneur type series. I wish I could remember the name of it right now, but the name of it slips me. But one of the top folks in Chick-fil-A, I think he may be, from what I understand, he was number 3 or 4 from the top as far as like the C-suite folks, and came and spoke at the church, and he was talking about business and the entrepreneur and how it relates in the Christian world. So Christian entrepreneurs and how they move and shake in business and all of that. But in between talking about that, he gave the whole rundown of how Chick-fil-A has cornered the market on being outstanding with their customer service and the reasons behind why they do what they do and how they instill this into the culture of their workers. And this guy, he's like the senior, VP of whatever his title was. And he started out mopping floors. He started out working, in the kitchen. So he's been with Chick-fil-A for many, 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 many years. And now I want to say he's in the top 5, okay, of the C-suite folks. And he said, we just build it into the training program. There is no other way to be with customers, period. He was like, yes, do people have bad days? Of course they do. Are they always going to be 110% every single time? Well, I will tell you right now, I've been to Chick-fil-A in different states, and the culture is the same. The treatment is the same. Anytime I hear somebody say, oh, I had a bad experience with Chick-fil-A, I'm like, wow, that person must have really been suffering that day or having a tough time, because it is so unlike them. It is to the point that the way that he explained it is that if you know somebody's having a bad day on your team, you will step in for them until they can go back in the back and scream or cry or do whatever it is to do. Maybe they need to go home, whatever, because they take this customer service to the next level. Customer service should always be taken seriously, right? But they take it to the next level and beyond. And that I can say just from that is a particular brand that I can't say anything adverse as far as their customer service is concerned, because it's just that ironclad. All right. So when you're doing service branding, what are your hallmarks of your company? What are you known for? Like there's some places, well, I don't know if it's across all McDonald's, but there's some certain areas of McDonald's, they're known for throwing in a couple extra nuggets. Things like that. What are you known for in your business? That is the thing. Starbucks is another one that's known for the great service and the great camaraderie with their customers that come through every single day. So you can brand yourself on your service. Okay? You can actually brand yourself on how customer service oriented you are. Are you known for that? Okay? So that's another unique branding strategy, but it works. Just check the model of Chick-fil-A, right? That's a very good example. So that is service branding. All right, you guys, like, share, subscribe to this podcast. Let me know that you're listening. Tag me on Instagram at Onyx Queen Media, and I will in turn post you in my stories and give you a shout out. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With one click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/Onyx Honey. Start saving right now.